Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance. No contribution again with this video. Well, we're on like day 2.5 of No More Drunkie, and I had to go again and keep reminding myself. And it's amazing, that this death has just made me realize, not even made me, showed me again that if it wasn't for what we're looking at right now, we wouldn't be at this point. And I realized, even though I read these text messages, that there's still audio. And I know I've played the audio of the phone call we had over this as well, many times on this channel, but we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again and compare it to the text. Because I want to. That's why. Also, what we're going to do, I don't know if I'm just going to do it with links or I'm going to re-upload them. I'm also going to no, you know what? I am. I'm going to re-upload the 4 videos I did about Eric Williams, Teaneck, New Jersey, Erin's therapist, was a doctor, wasn't a doctor, was a social worker, now is a doctor, and what went down with me and him, because that was mentioned in these texts as well. And it's very, very, very pertinent to the entire story of the alienation, and that the balls that they would have to try to write me out of the family. Like, whatever. But for them to try to play victim in any of this, no. And that's why I had the channel. The level of alienation and what I have dealt with these people and her therapist as well. So I'm going to re-upload those 4 videos as well. So they'll be a part of this. So after you're done with this video, be sure to rewatch those 4 videos. I think it's going to be about an hour and a half to get through them. There's 2 half hours, and I think there's 2 17-minute videos in there where it lays out the entire saga of what went down with Eric Williams and that entire situation. But let's fast forward again from what we talked about yesterday with the mortgage situation. The modification, my father forging my name on loan paperwork, and the lying and gaslighting, and then ultimately the only concern she had was at the end was to cover her own fucking ass. I have no sympathy. I have no guilt that she's dead. None. I have no sympathy. I have no guilt. I'm not worried about karma, that I wish cancer on her, that I put the Malukia on her. None. No one signed your name to anything. That's the mortgage company that bought your mortgage from the bank in a batch buy. This is what she said. Even though I'm telling her, I had the evidence in my hand. I had spoken to the company. Wouldn't register, didn't matter to her. Starts with a batch buy. Okay? I keep telling them, I'm on the phone with her for 40 minutes. It goes from the batch buy to all Kerry did was apply for a modification. No one signed my name, though I have the paperwork with my name forged on it in my hand. Keep telling her this. Show her the signature, the fake signature right here. That's my father's signature. Okay? Now it's not her husband's signature, but there wasn't a signature. Remember this started, there wasn't a signature. Now it's not his signature, but it looks like mine now. And then it changes to Kerry got the house in the divorce. I agreed to let her have the house in the divorce to get out of the fucking marriage. She was supposed to get my name off it in 18 months, and she didn't do it. uses my daughter being thrown out on the street. It was an income verification, and then it ends with, okay, she swears on Erin, I told her she could sign off on it. Please leave me alone. Stop calling, texting, and stop. So let me just throw out 3 lies in the same text message, in the same message, and then try to wash my hands of and try to wash my hands of it. Now let's listen to this in relation to the phone call, which starts about a minute, because it was like a minute because she was at work when this happened. That's a popular one, calling me by the wrong name, because she had Biafra, we used to call it. Used to call me by the cat's name sometimes. You used to run down dead pet's name before she finally got to the right name. Not only me, she did that with everyone. How could I? So we're at the point already on the by the phone call where it looks like my signature. Again, started with a batch buy from the mortgage company. Then it was an income verification, and nobody signed my signature. Now it looks like I signed it, though I hadn't spoken to my ex-wife in months. This was the form was signed on like May the 24th of 2015. This is going down in mid-August. A month after, May 24th, which was basically a month after all the garbage went down with Erin's therapist, where I called him out. And please, watch those 4 videos once I re-upload them, and they're going to blow. Those who haven't seen them, it'll blow your mind. Those who had already seen them, it is going to remind you how fucking horrendous this entire situation has been. Signed it on May the 24th of 2015, Mother. How the date's dated. Where would I have signed this? All the letters, Mother, listen to me. Mother, that's Daddy's signature. It's signed by somebody left-handed. So you throw... Dad doesn't know how to write like that. Like, she will throw out lie after lie after lie. I don't care, you're in the box, bitch. I don't care. Because this was all done to keep my daughter away from me, to punish me over a divorce. That's what this was all about. So you're throwing Kerry under the bus? Is that what you're saying? Mother, that's... I don't know who it was. I don't know how that signature got on a mortgage agreement. That's Daddy's S. That's Daddy's H. Okay? Everything goes to the right as if it's written by somebody left-handed. Okay? I know Daddy's signature. This is obviously Daddy's signature. Ma, if you try to lie to the police on this, you will get arrested too. If you try to lie to the police on this... Would you let me talk? There's the there's the narcissistic filibuster talk over. But she was silent when I was going through, this is his H, this is how... She was silent. Because she knew it was true. She knows he signed it. She knows it's obvious by the signature. It's his signature. There's no getting around it. Go ahead. What is the whole purpose of, to see my daughter? They completely discount everything they've been doing to me for 3 fucking years with the alienation. They completely discount it. It doesn't, they make you then go and relitigate shit they already know is a fact. You're holding my daughter from me. You're brainwashing my daughter. Your husband signed a bullshit loan modification just so my ex-wife didn't have to come to me and I would say to her, let me talk to Erin. No. This is why the channel got started right here. Gaslighting Mother, lying on phone. You want to see where we were on the channel up until that point? Right here, 80 videos in. Only 80 videos in. This is page 2. I wish these changed quicker. These are 30 videos per page. This is the beginning of the channel. All of these are my earliest videos. And right down to the last video, as you will see, which was video number 1, was what? Phone call with narcissistic mother. My life with narcissist 1 through 6. Here they are. This is the beginning of the fucking channel. Okay? And here's the mind-blowing thing here. Here's what should really, when you fucking idiots look at yourselves in the mirror and said, I should have just given them access. I should have just kept my fucking mouth shut. Look where I was on the channel here. Okay? This video, Gaslighting Mother Lying, that we're watching, was posted on August 13th of 2015. Earlier that day, I did the Narcissist Epic Entitlement and Help Me Save My Daughter, which is where I was launching the GoFundMe. Before that, I did a video on August 8th, Why the Media Can't Hurt Trump. This is how early in on this channel I was in on this stuff. July 3rd, a month before, No Macy's, You're the Racists. Right after Trump announced. You see, I wasn't posting anything. Why? Because I was done over these 4 videos, which I'm going to repost here, which was the fight with Eric Williams over Aaron. April the 28th to May the 5th. Those blocks of videos. Before that, the last video I did was March 3rd. Nearly 2 months before. The whole month of April and whole month of March, basically, without posting a video. Before that, the last video I posted was December 23rd, 2014. Why? Because I had done this video, Closure, where I had gotten a hold of my fucking drunkie and me and fucking ripped them apart. I was winding it down. I was pretty much done. You know, I was talking about Kerry. I was talking about Charlene here, and I got to a point where, you know, I think I'm gonna be all right. Channel was still getting views. I was figuring maybe I'll move it to a little bit more political after the thing with Eric Williams. I came back to address the Eric Williams thing with my daughter's therapy, then moved to Trump, and then boom. They caused this channel to be what it is. This incident, your bullshit, Brian, your bullshit, torquing her up in your lies with my ex-wife is why we're at nearly 1,600 videos and 21,000 subscribers. This is why right here. This is it, guys. This is where it all happened. So it's fitting that dumb bitch is in the box now. Because her legacy of abuse lives on forever on this channel. I wasn't involved. See? Throw them right under the bus. They told me. No wonder they wrote such a shitty obituary. This is the phoniness of the narcissistic family, everybody. They told me they didn't sign. I don't know what to think. They're liars. They're all liars. I had the fucking paperwork in my fucking hand.
And I've told you, and I've told you for years they've been lying to you. For years. And you've been allowing yourself to be manipulated to throw me under the bus.
And there's her proof. They're telling me they didn't sign it, but there's a fucking signature on it. You know I haven't talked to them. You already said. You had already said, and this call is after she already said, my ex-wife gave me the permission. I gave her the permission to fucking sign it. Oh, wait, no, it's not. No, she came back with that after the fact, after this phone call. Then, so she's admitting in the call here, this is even better. She's admitting in the call here that both my father and ex-wife told her they didn't sign it. Then they come back. Then she comes back with me days later with this, like a day and a half later with this, okay? Which is right where we're at. Right down here. Besides, Kerry said that you told her she could sign your name and want nothing more to do with the mortgage. Really? Then why? Let's rewind. Let's back it up again. Let's back it up a few seconds. Let's back it up a few seconds for her admitting their denial to signing any of this. I didn't want to be at the funeral. I didn't, but I want the record fucking straight of what fucking lying sociopaths these fucking people are. These fucking people, what I have gone through, and I didn't abandon shit. I had no choice. What options would I have had staying in New Jersey with this? Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. Remember. This is before, she's saying this before she sends the text message that my ex-wife said I told her to sign it.
No, wait, no, and I've told you.
Oh, I gotta back it up even more. They told me they didn't sign. They told me they didn't sign. She swears on Aaron you said this. Besides, Kerry said that you told her she could sign your name. You want nothing more to do with the mortgage. She swears on Aaron you said this. Swore on the life of her own child over a lie. Let's hear it one more time. One more time.
And I've told you, no, wait, no, and I've told you for years they've been lying to you. For years. And you've been allowing yourself to be manipulated to throw me under the bus.
Now it's not important because she knows. It's not important. It's not important. It is important. This is pathetic. Sympathy for the devil. All of you who have went along with this, all of you who stay silent, all of you who stood over that fucking monster's casket, I smite you all. I smite you all.
It is absolutely important.
Now now you're doing me a favor. You didn't know what's going on, but I want that mortgage. The lies, and it's just, thank God I re-listened to this again. Not even thank God. It's not like I was going to do anything. It's just for my own fucking mental well-being.
I'm not. What's going to happen is, no.
We get to do whatever we want to you, and you have to let it go. We get to say, we get to do, we get to lie, we get to sign, we get to take, and you get to let it go. Do you see how this works? Fuck her. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. I'm glad she's gone. I'm glad She's gone. I smite you all. I smite you all.
No, you're not going to sign my name to things. You're not.
I'm being a jerk because they're forging my name. Who cried over this woman? Who cried over this woman who is part of the plan to alienate her own son from his daughter? You fucking idiot. You realize your husband just set you up for his own future. That's all this was about. Somebody to take care of his dumb kraut ass until he dies. I'm sure you're going to try to sell the house now, Carrie. I'm sure of it. I'm sure he's already got a plan to move you in and Aaron in and get on your fucking health insurance. I guarantee it. I guarantee, and I don't care about any of that other than my daughter has to witness it. I don't give a shit.
I'm being a jerk.
Yeah, you're being a jerk.
I haven't been able to talk to my daughter. This has all been a manipulation to keep Aaron away from me. This is why this happened. Period. And it is absolutely a manipulation, like it's always been. Taking liberties with me and my information, as always, which is what I told you yesterday. My YouTube channel has always been about, and you just proven it in writing. You signed mortgage paperwork in my name, in my mortgage agreement in my name.
She knows how, and she's quiet now because she knows how serious it is.
Not that, and not that I wouldn't.
And I would have worked with her. I wouldn't have taken the house. I just wanted a relationship with Erin. That's all I want. I wanted to talk to her on Skype. That's all I wanted.
I want to see my kid.
Don't you want this done? Don't you just because the mortgage was an issue? I want my kid. But that just shows you they don't give a fuck about Aaron. They cared about the house and the money. Aaron's a pawn. Sweetheart, if you see this, you were nothing but a pawn to her. To all of them, your mother included. Don't you want to be rid of? No, I want to see my kid. Oh, but the money is a financial... Fuck you, bitch. I'm glad you're dead.
See my daughter. No, you've been holding my daughter over my head.
I'm holding this over their head. The rule... We hold things over your head, Matthew, and I'm spittling all over myself. We hold everything over your head. It don't work the other way around. Standing up for myself, not letting my name be forged on bank paperwork, is being a jerk. Standing up for myself is holding something over their head. Preventing them from holding my daughter over my head is holding something over their head. Only in the logic of a fucking narcissistic sociopath, borderline personality disorder, alcoholic fucking pedophile does that fucking make sense. I know you couldn't have had her cremated, Brian. It would have taken out half of New Jersey.
No, why would she be out on the street, Ma? I'll get custody of her.
This woman with 2 fucking houses, okay? Because she's a pawn. Why would she be out on the street? Why would your granddaughter be out on the street, Laura? Why? Why? Because she's a pawn. And remember what my mother said about that. Remember what my mother said about that. Where is that part? Where is that wonderful part? Oh, wait, wrong way. You think she hates you now, right here. No, you'd rather have Erin thrown out on the street. You think she hates you now? Just wait till that happens for sure. She will have nothing to do with you. Why does she hate me? Why? You admit to your own crimes and your own threats and in your own threatening. It's bullshit. I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad she's dead. I gotta get thin again.
The other. Yeah, way. I'm the father. I have no restrictions on me other than what you people hiding her from me. You have left me no other alternative. None. You wanted to play games, keep my kid away from me, brainwash her, and then you do this? After I've been warning you for years, don't sign my fucking name to anything, and he does it on May the 24th of 2015.
And she knows it.
He's called Macy's credit in the past as me. He's done other things in my name, under my social security number. No. I am a grown man who's to be respected.
Notice she's not denying any of it. She don't deny any of it because she knows she don't deny any of it. Watch what she denies. Watch what she'll actually deny.
But I was never to be respected in that house. I was always a piece of shit to be used. Not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, you're crazy. Yeah. No, that didn't happen. He never called anything. He never did that to you. No, none of that. Stood there quiet because she knows it. She knew it. And there's
Don't
the
worry
movement.
about that.
And there, what are you going to do? You can't even get a job. Got one now, bitch, don't I? Thanks to you. Thanks to all of you. Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for giving me a new life and a new career and a new shot. That was probably going to be done. I haven't had a conventional job since 2012. It's great that these jobs are coming back now, but they're not hiring 45-year-olds who've been out of the workforce for 6 years. Not that I would go back to that anyway, because I have a lot better potential doing what I'm doing right now. Hey, man, I was able to support me and Charlene for an entire year off of this channel alone. Thank you. I was able to support me and the whore. The one person who loved me unconditionally.
Don't worry about getting a job.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, getting a job is immaterial to forgery on bank paperwork. It's immaterial to forgery on bank paperwork. This is a forgery. He forged my name on a loan agreement. Are you serious? I can't believe, and I warned Kerry about you people, that this was going to happen, that they would drag her into something she couldn't get out of.
Yep,
which is why I cut off contact with you, because there's no talking to you people in regards to me. You could do and say whatever you want to me since I was a kid. No more. I'm not crazy. I got the signature right here, mother.
Signature in hand, but I'm... There you go.
Yeah, the whore who loves me more than the world itself. The whore isn't the issue here, mother. It's forgery. It's forgery.
I didn't know about. Look at me. I didn't know. Right back under the butt. Not me. That's the narcissistic family. That's why you got a shitty obituary. That's why she got a shitty obituary, everyone. They'll stab each other in the back in moments fucking notice. So it goes from batch by, no one signed it. It was an income verification. Okay? It was income verification. I gave her permission to sign it. She had nothing to do with it. There's your progression. There's your progression. That's why you got a shitty obituary. That's why nobody gives a shit that she's dead. That's why. That's why there was such a difference in the same family, two sisters dying within 4 days of each other. That's why there's such a stark contrast in obituaries. I do got to get thin again, though.
You've been lying the whole time, whether you knew about it or not, Mom. You went along with it. I'm not saying. All I'm telling you is, if you lie to the police, Mom. We'll see.
So all they cared about was keeping Erin away from me. That's all they wanted. That's all they wanted.
Well, where's she going to go when Kerry gets arrested? I'll have a job. I guarantee you I'll have a job. Never mind. Woodridge Police is calling me. I have to go. Woodridge Police is calling me. Goodbye. Hello?
And that was Woodridge Police. They were really not much help. Bergen County prosecutors were. My ex-wife calls me a couple days later, which I didn't record. Never recorded her. For some reason, I thought that would make Erin more hostile towards me, begging me not to take the house. She tried to say she signed it originally. Oh, I can write left hand. Since when? Kerry, spent 20 years in loss prevent. I've been trained by the same people that train Secret Service agents to spot fraud, because it's a treasury function. Secret Service handles a lot of that shit. You think I can't spot a fucking signature, like, for real? And then she finally, fine, he did it. Please, just don't take it. Don't take the house, please. I'll let you talk. We'll set up. I'm like, I just want to talk to her twice a week. That's it. I understand it's been a while, and went that way for about a year, until she got comfortable with the fucking loan modification, and she knew that she was locked into that loan modification for at least a year. And that's when she pulled the Father's Day thing. June. That's when the Father's Day thing went down, that June of 2016. That's when all that went down. All I wanted was to work something out that I could have a relationship with my daughter. That's why I never followed through on these court issues. The ethics thing went nowhere with Eric Williams. And because I'm gonna re-upload those 4 videos, and if you can watch them, please rewatch them, and you'll see what and I'm gonna I'll do a recap of those 4 videos tomorrow. And do a video like this, a picture-in-picture, with his text messages blown up that I read. And how all that went down. Always remember who the narcissist was. And what led you to no contact to begin with after they die. Because death does fuck with you. You know, it's because we've just been conditioned to believe a certain thing after people die and your mother dies and people are supposed to feel a certain way, and I don't. I did a video a while back, guilt over the guilt you don't feel. And that's why I almost need to rewatch. It's like, geez, how do you feel nothing? Oh, that's right, this is why. This is why I feel nothing. This is how this channel got started. This is exactly why, and I'm showing it to you for yourselves. This was the 80th video that was posted to the damn channel. It was after this is when I started taking contributions, and the thing blew up, and the whole channel exploded. So thank you for that, Drunkie. I smite you all. All who go along with this. All of you. I don't know how. I don't know how. Just weak people. Weak cowards. I may come off as angry. I may come off as a little unhinged about this, but I have every right to. Every right to. My own family conspiring with my ex-wife to keep me alienated from my daughter. Why? Because they don't like my new wife. Because they can't deal with me being happy. And you see, they throw each other under the bus. They're pawns for each other as well. Aaron included, and that's the sad part. So be sure to look for the next 4 of those uploads today to revisit what went on with Erin and her therapist and me as well. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comments section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you guys. Without you, all of this goes away. You don't want Drunkie and me to win. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this and you want the channel to keep growing, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.